Welcome to Music Mechanics episode 4, where I teach you how to rap, write, perform, sing, and everything in between to make you the superstar musician that you are. Today's episode is on the difference between a mixtape and an album.
You ain't on my level, you ain't on my level, on my level, you ain't on my level, you ain't on my level. When I'm like, come get on my level, come get on my level, on my level.
So my definition of a mixtape involves 3 different things. 1, it is free. 2, it uses other people's beats, in other words, beats that have already been rapped over or sung over. And 3, it is solely used for promotional purposes. You don't create a mixtape to sell, you don't create a mixtape to make money, you create it specifically to gain fans and to get your name out there. Mixtapes were kind of made famous by artists like Lil Wayne, who set the tone for rappers just putting out music all the time. And it's a lot easier to make a mixtape than it is to make an album, for a few reasons. Mixtapes require very little effort when it comes to finding and producing beats. What I do, and what a lot of other artists do, like Mac Miller, Logic, and all those guys, is they use beats that have already been rapped over and that have already been made famous by other artists, and they just remix those songs and they put out a mixtape because they want people to hear their voice, to see how their flow is, and they want people to kind of get an idea of who they are and what they rap about. And it's super easy to find beats like that. Like, you don't have to worry about people producing for you. You don't have to worry about paying for the beats. You're releasing it for free. So technically it's illegal to use other people's beats, but at the same time, it's like an unspoken rule in the rap world that you just know that you're not going to sue somebody, you're not going to get sued either. However, this has happened before. And one very famous case was Mac Miller's Kool-Aid and Frozen Pizza, where he sampled Hip to the Game by Lord Finesse. Anyways, that's a completely different story. So, on to the topic. Mixtapes are generally released for free. I don't know of any mixtapes that I've ever bought, and they're put out usually on websites like SoundCloud, DatPiff, Rapzilla, and those free streaming websites. I have 3 mixtapes out. I am working on the 4th. My 4th mixtape is kind of going to be like an album. However, I'm releasing it for free. It's probably going to be the very last mixtape that I ever release for free, because I'm kind of moving in a direction where I need to get paid for the stuff that I'm putting out. Now, on to an album. Albums are different in that you're selling them for a profit. Albums, you can legally sell them because the beats all belong to you, or you got clearance to use the beats that you're putting on your album. Now, generally speaking, when somebody makes an album, they either have an in-house producer that's producing most of the beats specifically for them, or they have samples that they're using and they're getting clearance to use those samples from other artists, or they have a whole range of producers producing beats for them, and they're all legally able to release these songs, and they all legally belong to the artists themselves for them to make a profit on them. Also, another general rule is mixtapes tend to be a lot longer than albums. Mixtapes in the past have been anywhere from 15 to like 25 songs, which is quite a bit for one mixtape. Whereas albums generally tend to have anywhere from 11 to about 15 songs, sometimes even more, maybe 17 or 18, but they never usually go over the 18 song mark. Mixtapes are a lot of fun to make because you get to kind of just play around. You get to use beats that already have proof of concept, meaning they've already been popular before, so you just make them more popular, or you just do your own rendition of that and people will still like it because they already like the beat in general. It takes a lot more work to make an album because so much more goes into it, so much more legalities involved, so much more stuff when it comes to the album cover and all that good stuff. So those are the primary differences between a mixtape and an album. I'm going to go in depth into these topics. My next video is going to be on how to choose your instrumentals when you are creating a mixtape specifically. Hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching. Go out there and gamble your fate. And please follow me on Instagram and Twitter at ChaosD619. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.